Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, how's it going? So this is my first time ever doing a YouTube live, and I thought, hey, we all eat, we all need snacks. I like to eat snacks, and I thought I'd share with you guys some a cool little recipe that I learned a couple years ago. It's really fun. It's really simple, and this is all organic, all the organic ingredients that we're using. You don't have to use organic if you don't want to. But this is also going to be a raw treat. So any of those people who are into raw desserts or raw treats, this one's for you. So let's see what we got here. What we're going to be using today is some soaked cashews. These cashews have been soaked. Actually, these cashews have been soaked for longer than I usually soak cashews. I usually soak them for just about 2 to 3 hours. These were soaked I think for 24 hours. So these are well soaked, definitely well rinsed. You want to rinse the cashews really, really well after you soak them. That makes sure that all the funky stuff gets off of it. You don't want that funky stuff. Anyway, we're gonna make some kind of some dehydrated cashew treats that have coconut sugar, cacao nibs, and some sea salt. It's really simple. So yeah, here we go. I'm gonna turn the camera. I'm gonna point it down. Bear with me. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, you're gonna be okay. There we go. Bam. All right, cool. All right, so I'll put the bowl right there. And I'm just gonna kind of eyeball this. So, it's like, just, have fun with it. It's kind of by taste anyway. So put your cashews out. And I only have a limited amount of cacao nibs with me today. So basically this recipe is based on how many cacao nibs I have, which based on that feel of that bag, I think I could do almost all of this. So we'll just see how we do. All right, so yeah, anyway, getting going with some cashews. And then, so today we're also using some coconut sugar. This stuff here, cacao nibs, and my salt. Where's my salt? My salt, right here. Boom. Bam, got some salt. Simple ingredients, simple snack. So here we go. We got our cashews, and now we're gonna add cacao nibs. Cacao nibs are so good for you. They're like, I read somewhere like cacao has like more of the minerals and nutrients that we have in it than any other plant. So like this is a superfood for sure. So it'll like, like here it says on the bag, it's antioxidants. So good, cool, great stuff for your body. Good snack. So we got our cashews here. I'm gonna kind of eyeball this. I think I need to take some of my cashews away. I got too much cashews. I got a little happy. Okay, and if we need more, we can add more. But it's harder to take it away once it's all kind of mixed up. So we'll start there, and we're gonna kind of start to add some cashews, or add the cacao nibs. See what we got. Put them all in there. Okay. We're just gonna kind of hand toss it, hand mix it. There we go. There we go. And this looks like a good proportion of cashews to cacao nibs. You kind of want, I would say like 4 to 1 or 5 to 1 cashews to cacao nibs. So that's a good amount of both. And so now we're gonna go to, let me grab a spoon, and we're gonna get some sugar. We're gonna use coconut sugar. All right, coconut sugar is, it's really nice because it says right here on the bag, lower glycemic index than cane sugar. That's good. Means we're not going to be getting our blood sugar levels going out of whack by eating this snack. So it's a healthy, sweet snack. I'm just gonna sometimes the sugar gets in little clumps. I'm just kind of breaking up the clumps right now with a spoon. And the sugar's brown. It's like a brown sugar. It's so good. It smells really good too. It has a good flavor. So we're just gonna kind of sprinkle this sugar over. Yeah, just like that. So you got the little clumps that you find, you just kind of like break them up, you know. If you miss one or two, it's just gonna be a super little sweet little bite when you get it. So you kind of want to like coat the top, but we're gonna be tossing this, and so we kind of want to put more. These big clumps, we're just gonna kind of break it up, and I'm gonna do a little bit more. A little bit more sugar. I'll put it all around. And then, if you're not familiar with kitchen stuff, you know, like, sweet and salty go together really, really well. So, add a little bit of salt to this, and you want to be sparingly with this. Don't use a whole lot, but just kind of, shake it on a little bit. Boom. That's probably good for that amount. We're gonna mix all this together. Now, I'm gonna use a dehydrator. Not everybody might not have a dehydrator at home, but if you don't have a dehydrator, you could put this on a cooking tray and put it in your oven and just bake it on low heat. I would say this goes in for probably about an hour or so, and on the lowest temperature you can get, and just keep checking it and make sure you want it to get to the point where it's sticky and it's like all like little clumps that are sticking together, you know. And it'll become like little clusters. Yeah, clusters. That's the word. So just by looking at this, I can tell that I need to add a little bit more sugar. So I'm gonna add some more sugar. This is a great snack to make for like your kids or for your loved ones whenever like you're gonna have a movie night and you guys want to have like a nice healthy snack. You can make this and everybody's gonna love it. You know, the cashews are they get kind of crunchy when you dehydrate them again, and these flavors are just amazing. And like it's basically what you got is like this chocolate and nut combo. And it's just, it smells good, tastes good. And I guarantee you if you make this, you're gonna have a hard time not eating the whole thing in one setting because it's that good. It's one of my favorite snacks. Can't believe it's been so long since I've made it. But I thought, you know, hey, food is consciousness. You know, what we put on our bodies, it's really, really important. And we should think about that. You know, we should think about what we're putting in our body and make it like the best fuel that we can put into our body. You try to put the best fuel you can into your car. You know, we should think of our bodies the same way. So I'm gonna try a little bite of this, just see where I'm at. That was good. I think a little bit more sweet. I like the sugar. That is so good. All right. I wish you guys could taste this. Just a little bit more, 2 more. I like my stuff sweet. Okay, mix it up one more time. Okay, so once you got everything, all your ingredients mixed in, you know, I'm gonna put a little bit more salt with this actually too. Just a tiny bit. The salt just brings out flavor. And so the sweet just gets sweeter somehow with the salt. It's like they complement each other so beautifully. So I think this is pretty well mixed. I'm gonna try one more little bite. Oh yeah, oh, That's it. Wow. Okay. So, messy hands. Yay. This is fun of this. Get really messy. Gonna move some stuff around. I'm always like really paranoid about touching stuff. Okay. Got this little tray that we're gonna use. And this is a dehydration tray that's gonna go in the dehydrator. And I put a piece of parchment paper on top. Parchment paper on top of the dehydrator sheet, yeah. So, hopefully this is gonna roll up on us. All right, cool. I'm gonna turn this light on. And we're gonna see how bright it gets. If it gets too bright, we'll turn it off. 1 second. I think we're okay. All right, cool. So we're gonna put this onto this, and we're gonna dehydrate it. Just kind of. Just kind of spread it out. You don't want this to get too thick. You want it to be a nice kind of thin layer, so it'll dry faster. But yeah, nice thin layer. Just pat it down with your hands. And like we were saying earlier, like, you know, food is consciousness and what you put in your body is important. So it's like, you know, trying to find like just like the best ingredients that you can to put in your body. It's so important. And, you know, it's also, we're supporting people who, you know, they care about the environment and they care about the planet, and they're trying to use sustainable agricultural means to produce their products. So that's important to look also for, you know, like for fair trade when you're buying products, you know, because every time you buy something, it's making a vote. You're saying, you know, you support this company and how they do things, you know, and how they go about their business. So if a company is, you know, not being fair and paying the people that they get the products from a fair wage, then maybe you want to look at buying your product from another company, you know? So look for that, you know, fair trade. And fair trade is it on these? Oh gosh, I hope it is. I've just been talking about it. They're definitely organic, the coconut sugar. But yeah, just something to look out for, you know? Here I'm talking about it and I don't even know if my things I'm using right. How American of me. Anyway, so that's it. So this is the tray. I'll kind of lift it up. Just gonna take these gloves off since I'm done with the yucky stuff. And this is the tray. It makes like a whole, just eyeballing it, I made a whole batch basically. That light's pretty bright. But yeah, so there's cacao nibs on there, the sugar, the salt. It's all gonna be delicious. We're gonna go right over here. I'm gonna bring it over here. Sorry. Okay. We're gonna go in this dehydrator right over here. Okay, it's in the dehydrator. Put the lid on the dehydrator, and we'll turn it up to 115. 115 is a good temperature to keep things technically at like a raw, so it's considered to have like a raw snack. That's gonna take. It's been a while since I've done this. It's gonna take at least, I would say, in the morning. It might be ready. Could be ready by tomorrow afternoon. Dehydrating sometimes takes a little while. Because I put the piece of parchment paper down, and the air can't just blow right through. It'll take a little bit longer. These trays, they normally come like this, and there's this screen that goes on it. And I could have just put the cashews directly on this, but then it gets really hard to clean this, and it's more hassle than it's worth. So it's good to like cover this stuff when you can. And if you don't have these like kind of like little mats they put on it, you can just use parchment paper. That's what I used. So yeah, that's just like a quick and easy way of making cashew snacks. If you have some cashews, soak them in some clean water for you know, up 2 to 3 hours at least, and rinse them off really, really well. Be sure to rinse the cashews, and after you do that, you can start adding the ingredients and having your snack, you know, the way you like it. Tailor the snack the way you want it. If you're more of a savory person, you could put like I pulled this stuff out. It's from the local grocery store. It's called vada cherna. It's basically it's like curry powder basically. You could do curry powder and salt and make a savory version of the same snack. It would be really good. Actually, I think I want to make one now. So I'm gonna wash this up and make one, and maybe next time we'll make a snack like that again. So thank you guys for joining me. Really appreciate it, and yeah, look forward to doing this again. It's really fun for me, and I hope it's fun for you. So yeah, all right, cool. See ya.